Good morning, everybody. I've been holding off on my review for this piece of garbage. It's called I'm Not a Human Being 2 by Lil Wayne. Basically, my buddy lent it to me, and he's like, dude, if you want to fucking waste your life, you should probably listen to this. Didn't say those exact words, but he probably should have, because I feel like my life has been wasted. In fact, I would like a refund on the time I spent with this. But since I didn't buy it, I can't really ask for that, can I? So basically, the first thing I noticed that seemed a little odd about this album is there's no track names anywhere on the outside of the album. In fact, there's no track names anywhere inside the cover of the album at all. Nowhere. In fact, the only way that you can find out what tracks are named, not on the CD either, would be if you pull out the dumbass Moth poster and you read the credits on the back of it. So right then and there, I was like, wow. So that should be a consumer alert or some shit right now. Someone should be getting sued right now because you don't know what you're buying, and then when you buy it, you can't bring it back because, of course, it's a fucking CD. So, that being said, I was all like, maybe that's just me just thinking this is a bad sign for an album, because usually you want to know what you're going to be listening to, what you're buying for $13.99 because it's the deluxe edition, you know, besides the bonus tracks, which they always advertise. So I went into the album, I was like 4 songs deep, and the first thing I noticed wrong with the album, that I was like, what the fuck, was that on track number 4 itself, they started using the chorus a lot. Not only do they use the chorus a lot, but Lil Wayne loves to use the words nigga and pussy. But that's about the only words he uses, ever. So I'm like, you know what, maybe for a joke, I'll tally it up. I tallied it up. I stopped at, I think it was the 7th lyrical track. I stopped. And I just said, this is fucking bullshit. What am I even listening to? If I wanted to listen to a guy just say nigga, pussy, nigga, pussy, nigga, pussy, nigga, pussy, I would have bought an album that did that for me. Instead, I bought a Lil Wayne album, and I guess they're the same fucking thing, because over 200 times nigga and pussy are used by the 7th lyrical track. The chorus is used over 39 times by the 7th lyrical track. And none of the beats are good, so there's no point in repeating a chorus on a beat that's not even good, except to waste the fucking person's time. So, on top of that, he's not even rapping about anything interesting. Rapping about getting fucked up was one song, how he walks is another song, and then every other song between that is about how much pussy he gets and how much sex he has. And how much he loves pussy. In fact, he uses some of the same bars from one song where he's talking about pussy in other songs. He's recycling bars as a rap artist. Not only that, but he's putting so little effort in, almost every song has a featured artist on it that spends about a minute of the track. So you can literally put only about a minute of work per track on every song that Lil Wayne does. That's it. So you have your hour and 19-minute long CD. The first song's instrumentals, which are kind of cool. And then it just goes downhill from there. Like, legitimately. Like, the beats get worse and worse as it goes through, except for number 8, which was, you know, even the guy said, who lent it to me, he's like, 8's okay. Even number 8 was okay. That was the only redeeming beat. But you have the same rhythm schemes, too. Number 4 is the same rhythm scheme as 10, and number 5 is the same rhythm scheme as track 11. I tell you the names of these tracks, but like I said, you don't fucking know. I don't know the names of them. I'm not going to put the CD back in my fucking computer and give it a virus by having it deal with the fucking horrible lyrics of this fucking music. No, I'm good. No, fuck this fucking album. This album is complete horseshit. And I even heard the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life on this album. It's track number 15. I did research it, and I found out it's called Hello. It is the worst track I've ever heard. The guy who's in it rapping as a featured artist is awful. And Lil Wayne just can't rap for shit with guitar anymore, apparently. And it's weird, too, because you saw this in the Carter 3 if you paid attention to the music that was coming out at the time. Lil Wayne just kind of snatched and grabbed types of music and blended them together and made the Carter 3, which wasn't Lil Wayne's original style. If you listen to the Carter 2, the Drought 3, and everything before the Carter 3, he had like an actual rap style. And now what he's doing, it looks like, is almost all the beats are slow. They're all horrible, but they're all slow, too. He's taking kind of like the ways that Kid Cudi and Macklemore are putting out albums with weird lyrics and different types of, like, you know, more political lyrics and, like, beats and stuff. But he's not adding the political lyrics. He's not using good beats. and he's not pulling it off at all. This is the biggest failure of an album I've ever seen. And so since it's Lil Wayne's album, and I'm only going to say what Lil Wayne's done in the album, which I would say would be the beats and his own lyrics, I'm going to rate this pretty much a 1 out of 10. Because this album is complete fucking garbage. There's nothing lyrically content, like there's nothing in this album. If you want to, I stopped listening after Hello. Maybe all of a sudden it redeemed itself in the last 3 tracks. I fucking doubt it because the last track's called Shit Stain, which makes you remember what this album is. So, overall, that's how I felt about this piece of shit. Don't buy it. Go spend your money on, some fast food and have a better time than spending your fucking $14 on this shit. So, that's it for today, guys. Take care until next time.
Now, this is my job. I will not quit it. Pull me out the depths when I thought that I was finished. Yeah, I question if I could go the distance. That's just the work, regardless of who's listening. Listen. See, I was meant to be a warrior, fight something amongst me, leave here victorious, clashing with kids, or a venue performing. If I'd done it for the money, I'd have been a fucking lawyer. Concrete, vagabond, band telling stories. Humbled by the road, I'm realizing I'm not important. See, life's a beautiful struggle, I record it. Hope it helps you maneuvering through yours. That's why we stay in the lab at night. I've been staring into this pad for over half my life. A true artist won't be satisfied, so I guess that's the sacrifice.